Welcome to GameSwap Mason. We got the 4th round modern here for you. We got the good old Jund Mirror.
Who draws better?
Apparently they're playing the exact 75 too. Nice. What's better than Jund? Double Jund. So some pretty slow starts from both of them. No discard spells, no turn 2, Dark Confidants, Lilies, Bobs. From the looks of it, it looks like Randy had the option of playing a Goyf, but he didn't want to play it into Farrell's Liliana, is what I'd imagine. Yeah, that just seems like bad value.
Yeah. They both discard a Goyf.
So that is definitely a play that you would not see the novice Jund player make. So I'd imagine that Randy's actually a pretty skilled Jund player, especially with the old dual lands, original Tarmogoyfs, the Apex Swamp. So it looks like we might have a battle of the Junders. Yeah, for the most part, whoever draws better wins, but there's definitely things you can do to increase your percentage, just getting the maximum out of all of your cards. Like doing things that Randy just did, where you're not playing your Tarmogoyf into your opponent's Liliana. And I'm being informed by our stream runner that playing foils makes your decks more important.
It's a pretty
and more powerful. So, means that Farrell has the obvious advantage here.
Is that a Bloodbraid Elf?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Huh.
He's gonna BBE. Hopefully, kill it. Get a removal spell for the Dark Confidant.
Yeah.
If he does that, he'll be able to get rid of both the Dark Confidant and the Liliana.
Yeah, card advantage is definitely huge in this mirror.
So the thing I don't like about taking up the Liliana first, there might be a reason for it, but now if he hits a discard spell, he's not going to be able to use the discard spell to any effect. Yeah, see, like he's just not going to be able to cast Thoughtseize. Makes sense. Bob's more important than Lily. Drawing extra cards is good. Yeah, and it's not like taking up that Liliana would have really done anything for him, since it's dying to either creature anyway. So I think I would have liked just doing the Bloodbraid first, so he could have cast the Thoughtseize, kept the Fatal Push in his hand. Jeez. He's just getting dismantled.
It's brutal.
Yeah, in the battle of card advantage, Farrell's cards are much more advantaged. I don't even know if you want a trophy. I mean, I guess you might as well, right? He's not like giving a 5th land's going to do anything. Makes it so, yeah, he can't trade with one of your Bloodbraids. And now it's a 2-turn clock, right?
Yep. Alright, what do we need? Mainboard Damnation.
I mean, that's a start. Bloodbraid into Kolaghan's command. Get back your other Bloodbraid. Trophy.
That works.
Yeah, I mean, he's just dead.
Not
right?
as good.
We don't know that Farrell has another removal spell, right? It's a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, he's just dead. Nothing he can do about it. Alright, so Fulminators, Huntmaster. He's got some Cinder Vines in there. So he's just bringing in all the value cards that look like Fulminator Mage, Huntmaster of the Fells. Another card that I wasn't able to tell. Maybe a Kolaghan's Command or an Assassin's Trophy. Bring out all the discard spells. The huge.
Fun and interactive.
Right? As a reminder, everybody, when this round is over, we're going to be giving away a Cyclonic Rift from Commander 2014. So everybody go ahead and enter in your tickets to get that. As soon as Farrell and Randy here are done playing, we're going to do a 3-minute timer. And when that 3 minutes is up, that Cyclonic Rift could be yours. Yeah, Guru Lance definitely contributed to his win there.
Each Guru land makes your draws approximately 2% better.
I can agree. I've been doing a lot better with humans since I got the Guru Island.
See?
That extra $600 has increased my win percent tenfold. I'm pretty sure we would have not top 8'd those 2 opens had I not had Guru Islands.
You're right.
Even though I wasn't playing them in one of the events. Still top 8'd because I owned it.
That's all that matters.
So, Luke, when are you going to get Gurus for Spirits? Better yet, when are you going to Guru out your Drake's deck in Standard?
Oh my, that's a lot of basics. 12 to be exact.
Yeah, what about Prison?
20-ish basic planes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Sounds like Death and Taxes for Legacy.
It actually runs 9 basic planes.
That's all?
That's it.
Only $2,700 worth of planes?
That's it. And a basic mountain.
Perfect. You know the best way to win the Jund matchup? Mulligan more. The less cards you have in hand, the less effective the Liliana the Veil is.
Exactly.
Can't Thoughtseize them if they have no cards in hand.
You're
Easy
right.
clap. I know that Jundex have been playing Ishkana as of late. I wonder if it's still in Farrell's
I hate
list.
that card.
And if so, I would imagine it comes in the Jund Mirror. Just a creature that makes 3 other creatures.
Fun fact, Bant Spirits can't beat that.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
You want to know how I beat it with humans? I killed them before they got to 5 lands.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty good way to do
I
it.
guess that works. Junk Mirror. Did autocorrect get you?
Yeah, Lump Lump, you came back at the perfect time. What's better than Jund? 2 Jund. What's better than 2 Jund?
A pod of Jund.
No, nothing.
Well, that was very anticlimactic.
Would much rather see Junk, yeah. I haven't seen Junk in a while. Unfortunately, my junk is still in my trunk at home.
No, your junk's in your girlfriend's purse.
Don't lie. It's not true. This is fun and interactive.
Yep.
Players just not finding lands.
Not even much to say here.
One player's finding lands. The other, oh, it's a forest. We got a game.
Uh-oh.
We got a game.
But it's not a Guru forest.
I mean, yeah, it is an APEC forest, though, so that is still pretty cool.
Well, the Confidant is definitely going to help.
Are you confident about that?
I am quite confident. Ooh, that was pretty dark.
Randy is definitely stopping Farrell's commanding lead. Another
I
land?
don't know, maybe Farrell can squeeze out the win.
If you think so. I mean, Randy definitely does seem like a hunt master of the archetype.
Yes, he does. No, not anymore.
Yeah, Farrell, that wasn't very cool, Agon of you.
You can stop. That one was a stretch. Actually, that bad joke has got me raging.
That's fair. I was playing some X-Mage, unfortunately, and did 22 damage to a Narset cannon in one swing with Mono Red Arclight through a ley line. So yeah, that was something. Well, did you win? Because, I mean, I don't know, maybe you lost
Could have
that.
been at 23.
Yeah. And then maybe you got Narset cannoned. I did win. Had to do 9 damage to myself. Perfect.
But you didn't die.
Bye-bye, Wolf. I mean, this Tormaglyph is doing a pretty good job of brick walling.
Farrell's just bolting for the finish here, though.
With the graveyards a little stacked, it's hard to tell what the types are for the glyph and if the scavenging gears would be able to change the size of said Tormaglyph at all. Looks like he's probably just going to eat the Finks in response. Back to the Jund. Player on the left has Jund things happening. If you look to the player on your right, also Jund things.
You were correct.
Yeah, but there's prettier Jund things on the right, but more impressive Jund things on the left. So it depends on the variety of Jund that your Jund fantasies fancy. So I don't know why it is so common, but almost every single Liliana the Veil that I have seen signed has been in purple ink. You very rarely see that card signed in black or gold. I've seen foil ones signed in gold, but every non-foil Liliana I've seen signed has been in purple ink.
I never really thought about it, but now that you mention it, pretty much the only ones I have seen are in purple.
Like, I've even had signed Liliana the Veils, and they were all purple as well. That Assassin's Trophy gave Farrell the appropriate amount of mana to activate the Raging Ravine on the backswing if he wants to block with it. Don't know why he'd want to, but he could. Farrell's going to be able to attack back for 7 here, putting Randy down to 6. Fulminator Mage is pretty good. Going to blow up his Raging Ravine. Yeah, no real need to use the Fulminator yet. It's not like you're cutting him off of mana. You want to just save it as a blocker and attacker, and then blow up the Raging Ravine if he ever goes to activate it.
Make him waste a turn.
So Secret is old as that one guild that doesn't exist. Oh, you mean Simic? Because according to the dice from the pre-release kits, Simic doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
But just Selesnya Part 2.
That is really dumb that they did that.
I agree. Avery, the resident Simic mage, was quite unpleased. Take 3. We shouldn't be surprised the completely foiled Jund deck with Expeditions and Box Typers is beating the Jund with no foils, right? Yeah, I mean, that's typically how it goes, right? Alright, and that'll do it. Foils beat non-foils.
Every time.
Every time.
No skill required.
Alrighty, folks. That'll do it for the Magic here tonight for us with GameSwap Mason. But we do have a giveaway still to do tonight. So anybody who has not entered the giveaway for a Cyclonic Rift that would like to, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go ahead and do that. Got 3 more minutes, I guess. Matthew, could you go ahead and set a timer for that, and then we can go ahead and give away the Cyclonic Rift. As a reminder, it's 25 points for everybody that wants to enter. You can have as many tickets as you want. You get tickets by subscribing, following, or donating. We also have a giveaway for these bad boys here. Some Rishodon points and a foil mana vault going on at the end of the month. Those are for all of our subscribers. Anybody that subscribes has a chance to win. The more subscribers we get, the more we give away. So stay tuned for that. But now you guys get to hear us talk for 2.5 minutes. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Can I enter more than once? You can enter as many times as you want. If you have... It depends on how many points you have. It looks like you have 320 points, so you have enough for 12 tickets. It looks like you've already entered once, potentially. No. So if you do exclamation point enter, and then you can type however many you want to do after that, so you don't have to do enter multiple times. So you could just do exclamation point enter 12 if you wanted to use all your tickets, or all your points to get tickets. If anybody has any questions in the chat, feel free to ask them now. Luke and I can answer them for you. Any questions about Modern Legacy Standard?
I could sing Shuffle Song for a minute and a
There's
half.
nobody shuffling.
Doesn't matter.
You're going to ruin it. E-tron or Colorless Eldrazi? What's better and why? Well, I mean, at this point, they're kind of the same thing because they got rid of the Ayavugan. But if I had to guess, I'd say Eldrazi-tron between the two, just because it has better top end. Like the Colorless Eldrazi deck, you get the combination of scrying, or I forget what the name of it is, the 3-mana exile your hand, and then the 3-mana 3/3 you can cast in the graveyard. But you're not really just looking to grind in this Modern format right now. Like everybody's just trying to go either under each other or over each other. So I would say Eldrazi-tron. How dare you disinclude Mono Blue-tron? Mono Blue-tron is the best Tron. We all know that. When do y'all stream during the week? We stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday are Modern. Wednesday is Standard. And then on Friday, we will choose between Modern or Standard, but typically it has been Modern.
And hopefully
Powder. Yeah, that
on
was the card I was
Mondays
talking
at
about.
some point, if we can get enough people to play Pauper.
Yep, we do have Pauper firing here at the store on Mondays, so if we get a consistent crowd for that, we can start streaming that. We also have had Canadian Highlander going on every Tuesday. So if you guys want to see Canadian Highlander stream, if we get enough of a interest in that, we could even potentially stream that on Tuesdays. I actually got an invitational with nice. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I'll be there too, so maybe I'll play against you. We're in turns. Oh no. All right, Matt, let's see who got it. Let's see who got this pretty brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Or not brainstorm. I don't know why I said brainstorm. Cyclonic Rift. Just Great Magic. Looks like you got this pretty little Cyclonic Rift. If you go ahead and message Top Deck Productions, we can get your shipping information. We can get that sent out to you. Congratulations. Then Petus, to answer your question on Canadian Highlander, a too long didn't read as it is competitive commander. It is a 100-card singleton. You do not have a commander, though. And instead of a ban list, there's a points list. The more powerful cards have points to them, and you get 10 points per deck. So, example, like a Black Lotus is 7 points. That was the last time I checked it, but it might be different. You guys will be at the Virginia Invitational? Yeah, I've been at every Invitational for a year and so now, and Luke missed the last one due to some surgery, but I'm sure he'll probably be at this one.
Yep, I'm going to try to make it.
Yeah. Justin and I are pretty competitive grinders, and then Luke got out of it for a little bit, but he's trying to get back into it, so we'll be there. Justin, the other guy you'll see commentating, actually ended up top 8ing the last one, so that was pretty cool. He was playing Blue Red Phoenix. But that'll do it for us tonight, guys. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you have not, and we will see you guys next week.